Although the Money in the Bank pay-per-view is 6 weeks away, I'm still extremely excited for the event, excited enough to make an early video on it. It's one of my favorite shows of the year because the concept is just so much fun. The ladder matches are always a banger, but most important of all, it spices things up and gives anybody an opportunity to become the world champion. Last year we saw that happen with Big E and Nikki ASH, who respectively won the briefcase that eventually led to their first world title victories as well. Their runs may not have been the best, but it was cool at the end of the day. I still do blame WWE for Big E's terrible booking, but that is a video for another day. Anyways, with all that being said, it is a new year, and today I'm going to discuss 7 wrestlers that I believe would be the perfect winners for the Money in the Bank this year. I know this may seem a little out of place, but I would love to see Xavier Woods win the Money in the Bank in July. It's quite simple. Woods is one of the most underrated wrestlers right now in the WWE. The man knows how to play a character, he knows how to cut a great promo, and he also has excellent in-ring ability. On top of that, it would be really nice to see him become the last member of the New Day, become the world champion, officially cementing them as one of the best wrestling factions of all time. WWE also did Xavier Woods dirty with the King of the Ring last year. He was really excited for it and they kind of ruined it. I feel like if he won this, it would make up for how they booked that crap. If I'm WWE, I would consider giving him the win. A feud with Roman Reigns also sounds like an interesting idea as well. The two have some history together and could pick up right where they left off. I'm gonna make this very clear. The WWE should have never gotten rid of Austin Theory's first name. It's so much better with Austin, and I'm always going to refer to him with that full name. Anyways, I could see Austin Theory winning the briefcase this year. After winning the United States Championship, it is totally possible that he also wins Money in the Bank. The Miz was the US champion in 2010 while also winning Mr. Money in the Bank in that very same year. With Vince McMahon being such a huge fan of the young star, it would be the perfect time to make him a new superstar. It's been a long time since a young wrestler won a world championship in this company, but maybe that can change with Austin Theory. I could very well see him winning the WWE Championship at the young age of 25. If you want to build new stars, you gotta strike when the iron is hot, and right now, Theory is hot. Sami Zayn has been doing some of the most entertaining work of any wrestler in WWE over the last few years. He's just so funny and would make for such a fun Money in the Bank winner. I can see Zayn attempting to cash in his contract a number of times before running away because he doesn't seem too confident in himself. The Money in the Bank concept really fits his character well. Sami Zayn winning the WWE or Universal Championship would sound super random, but I don't care, I would love it. I don't think the title reign would last too long, but that doesn't matter. A month or even 2-month title reign would be more than enough time for him to pull off some shenanigans that would be a lot of fun for the fans. I seriously doubt that WWE would ever do this, but then again, we've had some questionable winners in the past like Otis. If he can win the ladder match, then I believe anybody has a chance. And so therefore, Sami Zayn would not be a bad Money in the Bank winner. The only woman to be featured on this list is Liv Morgan, for the simple reason is because I think she's the only woman that should win Miss Money in the Bank. The WWE tricked everyone into thinking that it would happen last year, but it did not. And I think that was a big mistake. It was a mistake a year ago, and the company needs to right their wrong. If Liv Morgan doesn't win this year, I will be thoroughly upset. She's been improving, and I think a title reign would be good for her. The WWE does not know how much of a story they have with her if they actually pushed her. We saw a glimpse of it during her feud with Becky Lynch in the beginning of 2022. Morgan arrived and lived up to the moments. I think that small test run was enough to see that she's got talent. Allow her to shine and she will flourish. A feud between Liv and Bianca also seems like a really cool idea too. I would love that, to be quite honest with you. Either woman could even play the heel in that role. You could have a Harley Quinn type of Liv Morgan, or you got Bianca Belair finally turn heel again. Anyways, Liv Morgan should win Money in the Bank because there is literally no other woman that I think should win it besides her. I think we can all agree and say that Kevin Owens has been killing it in the last 6 months. The storyline with Seth Rollins was cool. The feud with Stone Cold was a highlight of the WrestleMania season, and the current thing he's got going on with Ezekiel is one of the best things on TV right now. Who would have thought that Elias coming back pretending to be his younger brother would be entertaining? The answer to that is nobody. However, Kevin Owens is so good that he makes it work because he can make anything work. And when you're that talented, you make everything entertaining, you gotta be the champion. Because of this ability, it is time for him to finally be the world champion yet again. Kevin Owens has not been the champion since 2016. I think it's been long overdue. It is time for KO to become the world champion once again. Owens would be a great Money in the Bank holder, but I believe he would be an even better world champion. Cody Rhodes coming to WWE is a moment that I think fans will remember for a long time. Appearing at WrestleMania to put on a banger with Seth Rollins only a couple months after being the TNT champion in AEW was an unbelievable sight to see. Weeks have passed and Cody is still being booked as one of the biggest stars in the company. With the way he's been presented and the star power he does have, it might be a good idea to have him become Mr. Money in the Bank. Cody Rhodes guaranteeing a chance to compete for the championship that his father never won would be awesome. Also, it would come to full circle since he should have been the one to win that briefcase back in 2013. I'm still salty that Damien Sandow won it because why Damien Sandow out of all people? That was just a bad choice. Cody Rhodes does not seem like the type of person that would do a sneaky cash in. Instead though, I feel like he would announce it. And what would be better than him announcing a WrestleMania main event with Roman Reigns? That is how you build a dream match, and it all starts with the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. The last person that should win Money in the Bank is Seth Rollins. Let's call it how it is. This version of Seth Rollins might be the best work of his entire career, and that is saying a lot because he was really good for the majority of it. Whether that was his time with the Shield or the WWE Championship run with the Authority, it doesn't really matter. Seth Rollins has portrayed some high quality characters. However, he might be the very best Seth Rollins today inside and outside of the ring. For some reason, he has not been in the world title picture for 3 years now. That needs to change. I say make him the Money in the Bank winner, give it to him for a second time, and have him become one of the people that dethrones Roman Reigns for one of his titles. I'm not saying both, I'm saying one of them, the Universal or WWE Championship. I think he deserves it and would make for one hell of a champion. Anyways, that is it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. I'll see you all in the next video.